Hello you guys, welcome to today's video. I want to take you along while decluttering my photos, which are part of my sentimental items, of course. And today we're going to tackle the physical photos I have, and maybe on another day we'll go over to digital photos. And I just wanted to show you how I do it, and then I think let's get started. Let's take my photos and I'll show you how I go through them. So all of my photos are in here. Here is one other item. I don't like how the camera is focusing. So I actually had my photos in albums that my mom made for me, and I think that's a very beautiful thing to do. But over the years I realized that I just don't want to have these bulky, very heavy things with me, and I decided to take my albums apart. So I took all the individual photos out of the albums, and now I have them as pictures, and I'll go through them like that and decide which ones I want to keep and which ones I want to let go of. So after a while I kind of get tired of deciding, and I realize that I'm not paying as much attention, and I think I'm still gonna go through all of them now, but I will go through them again, and then sometimes I go through them the other way around, like from when I was little to when I was bigger, or to when I was older to like when I was younger. And so I will get through them eventually with full attention, like through all of these. And of course, every time I declutter, there are a few more where I think, yeah, I don't actually need them anymore, or they don't really spark joy, they don't really have a memory attached to them, or they don't really make me feel good. And then there's no reason to keep them, I think. I will take the ones I've decluttered back to my mom and ask her if she wants any of them, because I think she always took these pictures and always like made them for me, but never actually kept some for herself. Now I don't know if she wants any, but I asked her and she said I should bring them, and she will pick some that she wants to keep, or maybe we will just discard all of them. And I think that's nice, especially with things where there's no other piece, like you can't ever get these pictures back. So if she knows that I don't want to keep them, maybe she wants to have some. And I don't think that is like putting the burden on her, because I really don't care if she keeps any or not. Because if she wants to discard all of them, I'm happy with that. But if she wants to keep some, I want to give her that opportunity, because I think she never really thought of herself. And I definitely want to have pictures of my son. So maybe she wants to have pictures of me when I was a kid as well, I don't know. So I'll just ask her and she will see if she wants to keep any of my pictures. And of course, with pictures as well as other sentimental items, I've realized that the less you have, the more likely you are to go through them. At least that's what's true for me. So I think it's never bad to have a few less items if you're more likely to actually revisit them and actually like enjoy the memories you have with these things. So I think it's always a good thing to declutter if it makes you go through them, or if it makes you revisit these memories more often, because that's the point of having sentimental items. Even though sharing my baby pictures is something that feels quite private to me, I thought I'd do it anyways, because I think most people enjoy seeing these pictures. I know for myself that I really like seeing other people's childhood pictures. It's just something, fun to see what other people did. I mean, most of these pictures are taken 10 or 20 years ago, or even longer. So enjoy watching me knitting in the morning and ice skating on a lake nearby, which is something that you can do like every 10 years, and due to climate change it's not possible that much anymore. or doing handstands, which is something I've been doing since I was 10 years old that I still really enjoy and try to get better at it, or juggling, which is something I've spent thousands of hours on. So that is what I'm willing to let go of right now. It's not that many, I know, but I mean, in comparison to everything, it's something. And I think next time I'm going through it, it will be more. And actually, I don't care at that time how much everything is. I just like going through them to see what I actually want to keep, because I think that's much more important to me, that the things I do keep are sparking joy, that the things I do keep are making me happy when I go through them, and the number really doesn't matter. So that is what I'm keeping for now. I'm putting that here back in here. So I really don't know if I'm gonna change the box at one point, if I'm ever gonna be at a point where I only have like that many pictures. But for now, that's how I store them. I will take these to my mom and ask my sisters or my dad as well, we'll see. And for now, that's what I'm keeping. And so I'm putting these back to where they belong. Sentimental items is really something that is just nice to have. It's nothing very important, and I wouldn't be too sad if I lost all of them. I'm very happy to have these, and I'm super thankful to my parents who took these many pictures so that I am able to choose what I want to keep. So I really appreciate that. And with decluttering, I do sometimes feel a little bit bad for them, because they took so much time and effort and money to make this a reality for me, that I can have these many sentimental items. But I also think it is up to me to decide what I want to keep, and I am very grateful and I'm respecting all of these things. I'm not just throwing away what they did for me, but I'm choosing consciously what makes my life better and what gives to my life, instead of like just being a burden or just being stuff accumulating in my physical space. So sentimental items are something I'm also, some people think you're not a real minimalist if you keep sentimental items. I think minimalism is just really what everybody makes it. And so for me right now, I am like content with having sentimental items, and I just have a small drawer where I keep them, and that's really okay, because I'm not like traveling around the world, I'm not moving overseas, and whenever my situation changes, my sentimental items may change as well. I see myself digitizing them in the future if that helps anything with the circumstances I'm in, and I also, yeah, if they get lost, they get lost. And maybe I'll declutter even more, and maybe at one point I'm getting rid of all of them, because that doesn't make my memories go away. I'm aware that some memories are sparked or some memories are triggered by the sentimental items we keep, but I don't think that I want my memories, I don't want to have to keep things in order to have these memories. Or to put it in a different way, if the only thing that is able to trigger the memories are things, then I'm not so attached to these memories. Because what I have realized as well is, by getting rid of more things, I actually remember more things. I remember certain situations from my teenage years, from my childhood years, much more clearly than a few years ago, or they just like, I just remember them. So that's a very good thing, and I've heard other people talk about it, that when letting go of things, like the mental clarity comes and you remember more things. I don't know if that has like anything to do with each other, but I'm happy that I remember more and more things, or that on some days I just like remember something and I'm happy about it, and it's mostly good stuff, so that's really beautiful. Let me know what you think about sentimental items, how many you keep, if you have photos digital, or if you like to print them out, or if you just have the old pictures that were not able to be digital in paper form. And yeah, just let me know. So that's it for today's video. I hope you liked it, and if you do, you can check out other videos. I've linked some right here. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you next time. Bye!